स्थिता नमस्तस्यै 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 नमो नमः। ಚೆನ್ನಾಗಿದ್ದೀರಾ? Namaskars to Vivekamai Mataji. Namaskars to all the devotees. Second or third time I think I am coming to Bhavatarini Ashrama. Every time I come, I feel happy. The name also is very good, Bhavatarini, Dakshineshwara Bhavatarini. Bengaluru also. And I am myself a great admirer of Matajis. All the Matajis I found very dynamic, very approachable and very devoted, and this is something very unusual I find in Karnataka. Last time also I told, perhaps in the Bhakta Sammelan, that compared to the four southern states, Andhra, Tamil Nadu, Karnataka and Kerala, Karnataka, this mother's grace, the flow and the expression of mother's grace through many of these ashramas of Sharada Mat, inspired by Purushottamji. Every ashrama and center is very well laid out, very nicely working, and every one of them is doing very good work. And in every ashrama I found that mother is sitting like a samrati. Very nice I found. Then I was deeply impressed that some unusual power is working in Karnataka. Shakti is working, mother's power is working. Otherwise, young girls becoming a sannyasini is not an easy thing. And then doing great work. Almost all the Mataji's centers I have visited. Last was, I think, postcode, that was the last open at Belapura. Belapura or something. Brahmamayi Ashrama, that was the last. So everywhere I found this great expression of devotion and very good atmosphere is there. So I am very much personally, I am deeply touched by that. So this time when Mataji told, then immediately I accepted. Today morning we had one special retreat in Bhavatarini Ashrama. How many of you had come to that retreat? Oh, I didn't notice you. Gita, no? Annapurna. So there is another Gita came there. I was asking, what about your sister? She's also here. You came there. No, there is another Gita. I referred to you and asked, where is your sister? She was a little confused. Today we were talking about memory. We had one Swamiji. He was in Bengaluru but long time before he became the head of the Salem Center. He used to tell, you see, our devotees are so nice, they are so cooperative and very well behaved. I told, how? They allow us to repeat the same point in the next lecture also, because most of them forget. Because some of the points it will be coming here. In today's talk, what I told in the Bhavatarini Ashrama, few points will come, and this is a thing which we have to note. In spiritual life, one should not get tired or bored of repetitions. Once in America, one lady told, Swamiji, you are constantly repeating the same thing again and again. You are the Atman, you are the Atman. So Swamiji rose to the fullness of his personality. Opening his already big eyes wide, he told, Madam, every time I stand up to talk, I cannot invent a new truth for you. The truth is as old as the sun and the moon and the mountain and the plateaus. They are constantly the same, so truth cannot be invented. So I cannot give you a new truth every time I stand up to talk. So in the Upanishads, in the Vachanamritam also, what is called Vachanamritam? Vachana Veda, you will find things are being repeated. Sri Ramakrishna also was a victim of this. Hridayram once goes and tells Mama, why do you repeat the same thing again and again? Sri Ramakrishna becomes a little angry. Who are you to ask me? I will repeat 1 time, 10 times, 100 times. Truth does not change. Similarly, spiritual laws do not change. The Swamiji under whom I joined, he was a very humorous person. Swami Poojya, he was the head of the K3 Center, and he only started the Jaipur Center. I told Maharaj, you have told the joke previously also. I will tell it again also. And why? Then he told a beautiful sentence, Avriti sarva shastranam bodhadapi kariyasi. Repetition of the shastras again and again, more deeper than the understanding of the Shastras. At the time I couldn't understand. But as slowly I'm aging, I found, wow, what a simple but very significant truth he has uttered. What you do again and again, whether you understand or not, it goes deep inside. And from there it acts whether you are conscious or not. That is why many things we have to repeat again and again. It will go and enter inside, become part of our personality. How strange it is. We are so habituated to eating again and again, is it not? Continuously we are eating, is it not? We are not bored, is it not? Nearly 45,000 idlis we must have eaten. About 1 lakh dosa. We are not bored nor are we tired, but it has gone so deep. And then it struck me one incident that happened in our college days. During our college days, we used to have an NCC camp, and we were all mischievous boys. So during the NCC camp, we were traveling in the train. In the compartment, nearly about 10 to 12 boys were there. Continuously non-stop going on, playing, cutting jokes, making mischief. So many things were happening that by evening 5 o'clock most of us got tired. So by 5 o'clock some of the boys, they were lying down, and one of the boy, the NCC cadet, I still remember his name, Santu Patel, he was a Gujarati boy. He was lying in between the 2 seats on the floor. And he started snoring, evening 5 o'clock. So as he was snoring and we all had become tired, we were just sitting and watching. So as he was snoring and 1 or 2 boys were smiling, I looked here and there. Then I saw a small bundi from a laddu had fallen down and the bundi was lying on the floor. I took that bundi just for making mischief, kept it on the lips of that boy who was snoring. So all are watching what I am doing. Then I sat on my seat. Within a second or two, the lips started shivering. And next moment, the tongue came out and took the bundi and went inside. Like as we were laughing, we all laughed. Then he got up because of the sound of the laughter. Kya hua? Then I asked, bundi kaisa laga? Well, which bundi? Kaunsa bundi? So afterward it struck me, the habit of eating, it has gone so deeply inside Even a man who is snoring, the senses and the nerves are so tuned that unconscious mind is telling that bundi is to be eaten. Even without his knowledge, the tongue came out, took the bundi and went inside. How? Repetition. So truths are to be repeated again and again. Don't get bored. Because sometimes we get bored with some of the lectures because the same thing gets repeated in those talks. But when we are alert, the mind does not fall into the state of boredom. So today's topic, the theme is very interesting. Because of the limited time, we will take some of the points which are very essential for our day-to-day life. The theme is desiring and deserving. Today morning there was a question. Purushakara or Ishvara Kripa? As we come to the ashrama, pray to Sri Ramakrishna and do japa sadhana and everything. We all have desires, is it not? That suddenly we have sakshatkara, this thing, that thing, and so many things we desire. I also had this. When I read the life of Sri Ramakrishna, when I was in college first year, one of my friends gave me the book. All the 4 years I didn't read, I didn't touch the book Life of Sri Ramakrishna with the foreword written by Mahatma Gandhi. Every year he will ask, hey, have you read the book? No. Whole year you have not read. 4th year, after the final year was over, in the vacation I took it. Then I read, then Gospel also I read. Then I saw Sri Ramakrishna, going to Panchavati, sitting in Samadhi, going into meditation, coming to the room, singing, going into ecstasy, going into Samadhi, and all the disciples are dancing. Suddenly Kundalini is going up. All those things. Then I joined under Swami Veerbhadranandaji, who was the head of Bengaluru Center. At the time he was in Bombay. So through him I joined. And I was thinking, see how the mind works, is it not? It may be there in your mind also. I will also sit, there will be a Panchavati in the Ramakrishna Mat. Kundalini will go up. They will be singing bhajans. And in ecstasy we will dance, we will go into Samadhi. Oh my God. After coming I found Chandra Mandala Duram. Where is Sri Ramakrishna and where we are? Is it not? So the desire is there, but Paramahamsa, they don't appear so quickly. And a man of such great spiritual stature of Sri Ramakrishna, it takes years in Yuga. It's called Yuga Avatara. So we all have desire, is it not? It's good because ideal is very, very essential. As Vivekananda says, a man with an ideal, if he makes 10 mistakes, man without an ideal will make 50,000 mistakes. So Shri Mata is our ideal. We also would like to become Shri Mata. Is it not? Nothing wrong. Desire is good. But how many of us desire? No, how many of us deserve it? Desiring, nothing wrong, because we should have the ideals. That is a great achievement we have to do. But how many of us really deserve? Kabir says, Kabir kamayi aapani to kadhena nirattak jaye. Boya ped bahul ka to aam kahan se paye. Hey Kabir, whatever you have earned, surely you get it. If you have planted thorny plant, you can never get mangoes from that. So this kamai is earning. That is what makes us capable, qualified, a adhikari, deserving that state. When Sharada Devi was in Udbodhan, so many devotees used to come. They used to bring a lot of fruits, garlands, sweets, saris. And another lady, he told, It's all accidentally happened. Gadadhar was to get married to me only. But it's all going to her now, you see. It all should have come to me. And mother understanding, sometimes she used to send these things to her. But to become a consort, Shakti of Sri Ramakrishna, you have to deserve it, is it not? Desiring to be Mrs. Gadadhar Chatterjee, you can all desire, but if she had gone and sat with Sri Ramakrishna, Sri Ramakrishna would have gone into Samadhi at the dead of the night, and then he would have asked her, have you come to pull my mind down? What she would have answered, see the inner masala, the samosa have got masala inside. That inner masala, that gives a taste of the samosa. So what is the masala inside us? That makes one deserve what comes in life. So in spiritual life we desire so many things. During our college days I read one poem. If wishes means icha, asha, akanksha, if wishes were horses, even beggars would ride. So all of us are having hundreds of wishes. How many of us are really capable, deserving that? Suppose somebody makes me the Prime Minister of India. Oh, it's a divine grace, Veerbhadranandaji has become the Prime Minister of India. Up to that point it is very good. But the moment I go and sit there, oh, it's a nuisance. Unless I desire to become the Prime Minister of India, my desiring to be the Prime Minister of India doesn't work out. How comes, whence come this gigantic willpower like Buddhas and Christ? Swamiji asked in Karma Yoga, from where this gigantic willpower of Buddha and Jesus comes? Jesus was the son of a carpenter, perhaps whose servants did not even listen to him, and his son rules half the world, is it not? Buddha's father was a simple king, perhaps his own minister didn't obey him fully, but this man rules full of Asia. Whence come this gigantic willpower? They worked it life after life after life, until it exploded onto the society, and people wondered, who are these people? Head and shoulders above the ordinary human beings. Saints do not come overnight. They deserve, and Vivekananda writes, they deserve it. They have worked throughout their life after life. 24 Buddhas have come and gone. The world had not recognized them. The 25th Buddha only the world could take notice of and recognize. And that was a tremendous exhibition of power. We all want to like and become like Gautama Buddhas, is it not? Is it like that? Sometimes we even stand like that. Okay, for fancy dress it is okay. But standing like that or giving a pose doesn't make me Swami Vivekananda. What a tremendous struggle he must have done to become one of the Sapta Rishis, is it not? Even after coming down from the Rishi Mandala, what a tremendous struggle. What heroic effort he has put, is it not? Oh, it is not easy to become Narendra to Vivekananda. We are thinking, if Sri Ramakrishna comes, I will also go like Narendra, I will become Vivekananda. Veerbhadranandaji Maharaj, Holy Mother's disciple, he was my guru. One day one man approached in Bengaluru, have you seen God? Maharaj looked at him. Have you seen God? He told, you are not Narendra, I am not Ramakrishna Parahamsa. Don't put this wrong question. Of course, he was a realized soul. Veerbhadranandaji was a realized soul. But his humility and what it did for that answer it gave, he was not Narendra. Simply like Narendra, he come and put a question, have you seen God? Yes, I have seen God. What is that to you? Yes, I have seen God. Now tell me, what should I do? What next? Seeing Narendra, Sri Ramakrishna says, see, what cyclone is going through him, it is only 1/10 of the cyclonic storm that went through my head for 10 years. This is unable to stand. So what pressure and tremendous spiritual, this hard work and perseverance Sri Ramakrishna must have done, is it not? Oh, it is not easy to become a Yuga Avatara. Yuga Avatara is out of the range of desiring, is it not? At least Narendra, we can say, we can become God-realized soul. But even for that, it's a beautiful scene where Ramakrishna and Vivekananda both are conversing. Swami is almost on the merge of exploding into the realm of Samadhi, merging into this Satchidananda. Some obstacles are coming. And Sri Ramakrishna comes. Kama gandha shunya na hole brahma jnana hoye na. Oh, so shocking. He says Sakshat Shukadeva. Is it not? Kali Yuga Shukadeva, even the raw banana plant and put in that fire of his Viveka, it burns. And he says Mahamaya stands 10 feet away from Narendra, bewitched by the power which she has given to him. So Mahamaya is afraid to come near him and tempt him. Such a man, Sri Ramakrishna, when he was about to enter into the final stages of illumination, says, Kama Gandha Shunya, you have to become. Tears appear on the corners of Vivekananda's eyes. What is treasure here, is it not? Where is Kama? There is no Kama. Anitya Drishyeshu Vivicchanitim. Constantly is doing Viveka. Is it not? Continuously his mind is doing Viveka. Mahamaya is not able to come near. And Sri Ramakrishna says, not Kama, Kama Gandha. Then Sri Ramakrishna gives a beautiful example. When you regularly cook garlic in a vessel, after you wash it, everything is washed, but the garlic will have a smell, is it not? That gandha also should not be there. Then he says, but the same vessel, if you put it into fire, that garlic smell goes away. Then Swamiji becomes deeply absorbed. Oh, what a statement, is it not? Whenever I read this statement from Sri Ramakrishna, I am told to a man like Swamiji, that means you should be so qualified to go there. Otherwise, going there, it will be useless. You will be like a mad person, unfit person. If we are not fit, if we don't deserve, then we will be a misfit. Even after going there, we will not be able to enjoy the fruits of that high state. So preparation to become an adhikari, qualified aspirant, is very, very essential. This tubelight is there, is it not? Suppose if this tubelight sees the sodium vapor lamp on the roadside and says, I also want to become like that. It's good, you have desired this aspiration, it's a great motivational feeling you have got, but if that power comes inside tubelight, what happens? Fused, it will get fused. Not easy. So one has to work for all these things. So Swamiji in the Karma Yoga, continuing those thoughts, he says, a fool may have all the books in his library, but he will be able to read and understand only those books which he deserves to. This deserving is produced by karma, action. In our spiritual life, this is called sadhana. In Tamil there is a saying, Sadhanai indri sadittar yarum illai. Without sadhana, nobody has got siddhi. Siddhi doesn't come without sadhana. Today we were telling, It is not easy to become M.S. Subbulakshmi. We can desire, yes, I want to become like M.S. Subbulakshmi, but what tremendous effort. You know Mohammed Rafi? Do you know or not? I know because I was in the college. I heard many of his songs. He was a great singer. Maybe because it is connected with cinema, you are all trying to be very holy and telling it. It doesn't make anyone holy like that. Mohammed Rafi used to put his hands on the ice cold water for 5 or 10 minutes, keep it like that, then start playing harmonium. We are all thinking Mohammed Rafi, Mukesh, they are all singing, but they have also put so much effort. Popularity, name and fame, they all come with tremendous cost. For the worldly life, if that is a condition, for spiritual life it is 10 times more. Many times we say, oh, that lady, she's very lucky, she's from a rich house, parents are known to the ministers, so she got all the facility and everything. So she has succeeded. We can say he is the disciple of that great guru, so he has got. It doesn't happen. Many rich people's daughters don't flourish in their life. So Shankaracharya says, Adhikarinam asha aste phalasiddhir visheshataha. This is a determined principle of Vedanta. Clear, no confusion, no compromise. No understatement. Adhikari. Adhikarina asha. Asha means scope, possibility, aste. Phalasiddhir visheshataha. That is the vishesha, speciality, or what is the important thing that is required for phalasiddhi is adhikari. Upaya deshakaladya santyasmin sahakarina. The desha, kala, all those things are only sahakari, just come and help to a little degree. The same Rameshwaram, the same seashore, the same sky, the same earth, the same classroom, the same teacher. But one man from the 40 students became the missile man of India. The same syllabus, everything is the same, scenery is the same. But situation is created when you become a adhikari. In the Dakshineshwar we find direct disciples. Hajra also was there, is it not? Hriday also was there. Though deeply associated with Ramakrishna Parahamsa, Hriday was not a adhikari. We can't understand the Leela, but of course that is how it comes. Ultimately, you have to leave Sri Ramakrishna, is it not? What made him leave? You don't deserve. So things happen in our life as we deserve. But many times we desire. So they say, as you start desiring, you have to be very alert and understand and make yourself capable of deserving that. Otherwise, even if the divine grace comes, we will not be able to digest it. There was a saint in Maharashtra. He had many disciples. Like in the case of all other gurus, one disciple will be very foremost and important, and guru will like him. Whether you call it partiality or one-sidedness or something, Ramakrishna also had that, Narayan. Keshav Chandra Sen is like a candle, Narayan is like a full blazing sun. Some are 2 petal, 10 petal, Narendra 1000 petal. It goes on praising Narendra. So Narendra is special. When he comes, there is Deepavali in Dakshineshwar. Others are also coming to meet Sri Ramakrishna. But when Narayan comes, that day it is unusual. Adhikari. He can understand, he can grasp, and Sri Ramakrishna could transmit. So the capability, the qualification, it is there. Sri Ramakrishna could not have done this to other disciples. Even Narayan also Sri Ramakrishna had to prepare, is it not? Of course, there was a small minor fault in the part of Sri Ramakrishna. When Naren was born and he was a small baby, there is a story like that. He was in the cradle. Sri Ramakrishna goes to Naren's house in the Sukshma Rupa and looks at the baby inside the cradle. Looking at the baby, Sri Ramakrishna is little unsettled. Oh my God, this fellow is so pure. If you leave him, he will not be in this world. So he prays to Divine Mother, put some Maya inside him. It is so strange, is it not? Gurus try to relieve the disciple from the Maya, and Sri Ramakrishna says, Mother, put some Maya into him, otherwise he will not stay here. And then he had to keep the key in his hand. And they say he tried to get a duplicate key by going to Pawari Baba. And he could not succeed. So his mind is soaring that Sri Ramakrishna had to put some Maya. And the first day when he comes to Dakshineshwar and Sri Ramakrishna touches him, "Hey, what are you doing to me? I have got my father and mother." Sri Ramakrishna smiles. My prayer is answered. How intelligent is it not? Now he understood that some Maya is there. And then when he goes into the Nirvikalpa Samadhi, he says, now the Chabi will be with me. After you finish the mother's work, you will get it back. Now it is locked. Oh, it's a very unimaginable, great, amazing Leela, is it not? How the spiritual laws are being enacted. Even to such a candidate, a spiritual aspirant like Swamiji, Sri Ramakrishna had to make him deserve that. He was a Sapta Rishi, one among the Rishi, but still, Sri Ramakrishna put the Maya, then slowly preparing him to stay in this world. Otherwise, he will go away. So, in the spiritual life for all of us, what can make us adhikari is one of the important questions we have to think. Most of us, we think we are seeking God, is it not? But if we really go deep inside, we will find we are seeking from God. Nothing wrong, because even when you seek from God, Krishna has given you a card. You are my devotee. Krishna says, Artho Artharthi Jignasu Jnani Cha Bharata Rishabha, you are all my devotees. You want money? You are asking Krishna, nothing wrong. You are not looting. You are not doing bank robbery. Is it not? You are coming to Krishna and says, Krishna, give me money. Krishna says, you are all devotees. But what happens is, in the mind we create an illusion. We come to Sri Ramakrishna. My daughter should get a very good match. Mother, please find a good son for my daughter. Nothing wrong, because you are asking Holy Mother. And perhaps she may select a very good boy also for your daughter. In Belur Math once it happened. The man was coming to Belur Math, he was a devotee. And his grandmother was telling, you are going to Belur Math, is it not? So many brahmacharis are there. Why don't you get a very nice, excellent, pure boy for our daughter-in-law? Pray to Sri Ramakrishna and Mother. Deadly prayer. So the desires are there. Seeking from God is different from seeking God. Once a young girl came and asked, Swami, I want to become like M.S. Subbulakshmi. I don't know why. You want to learn music and sing Carnatic music very nicely? No, she got recognition. She is very well known all over the world. Then I told him, if I make you a Bharatanatyam dancer, and then you get the same recognition, name and okay, that is all right. Then I told you, see, what you want is not music, nor do you want to become like M.S. Subbulakshmi. You want name, fame and recognition. So your goal and your aim both are different. So seeking God is different from seeking from God. Nothing wrong, because in this world we have to seek from God. That is the most noblest way. The best person to contact for our needs is Sri Ramakrishna. Anything, including our health, wealth, everything. So, in the life of Sri Ramakrishna also people approach like that. One is Narendra and another is, I am constantly getting confused, Upendra or Devendra. One of them who started the Basumati press. Upendra. Upendra was a very handsome man with curly hairs. Every time he will come and sit and mentally he will pray to Sri Ramakrishna. Very smart. He will not talk to Sri Ramakrishna. He will bring sweets, keep it, and mentally he will be thinking, oh Lord, give me wealth, give me wealth. But he is not seeking Sri Ramakrishna. It was Sri Ramakrishna's greatness, magnanimity, understanding the man's purity. He gave himself to him. But before that he says, you see that young boy, very handsome with curly hairs, he is coming. He is sitting there, but very secretly he is asking money, money, money. So every time Sri Ramakrishna will refuse to touch the sweets or offerings brought by him. He told, today I will take a very little, very small grain, like a rava, he took and put it in his mouth, and he told, yes, you will get it. Marry that girl. She is Lakshmi. She was very black.
Her girl's name was Bhavatarini.
And Vivekananda told, don't marry. If you marry, you will get piglets. Black. She was very furious when she came to know. But of course, Swami Vivekananda was a great man. He pacified, managed, and made her happy. So Devendra came seeking from God. But if he says, I will go into Samadhi, Kundalini, no, your aim is not at all God. How do you deserve that? So another man came completely on the diversion, diametrically opposite side of the life. He was a very rich man, father died, the whole family is being plunged into burning poverty, he is not able to get food, hunting for a job, he is not getting anything. He comes, is not beyond the power of an ordinary human being. But Jagadamba, Bhavatarini is listening to you. Why don't you ask something for me and my family? And Sri Ramakrishna says, my boy, you don't accept God with form. You don't accept my mother, divine mother. So how can I do? Then he says, no, you can do like that. So you know the story. And Sri Ramakrishna says, today is auspicious. Go and ask. So he goes and he sees Radharajeshwari. Dazzling form. Moment he sees her, the man, tremendous deserving power, Adhikari, he goes to ask for food, clothing and normal day-to-day livelihood facilities. He says, Mother, give me Viveka, Vairagya, Jnana, Bhakti. 3 times it happened. Sri Ramakrishna told, fool. 3 times he went to Mother, he could not ask. He was an adhikari of the highest standard. He could not ask for Indriya Sukha. That side he was seeking from God. This side he was seeking only God. Even when God appeared, he could not ask anything for him. That is Narendra. Upendra and Narendra. Both are Indras. But what a difference, is it not? This man deserved, and Sri Ramakrishna made him the messenger of his message. So how the deserving works, is it not? He got money, Upendra got money, everything, and ultimately Sri Ramakrishna's grace also. But Narendra, high category man, of highest range, he got everything. Ultimately Sri Ramakrishna says, today I have become a fakir. Whatever I had given to you. He could not give this to Upendra. Because Upendra came for what? Seeking from God. Narendra came, have you seen God? Is it not? What a beautiful contrast, is it not? And when he was even given the choice of asking from God, he could not ask. Because he is so tuned with Vairagya and Viveka, he could not ask. And after the vision was over, he comes feeling shy, putting his head down. Narendra, I could not ask. And Sri Ramakrishna, it's a very touching scene. He says, my boy, my son, you are not born for Indriya Sukha. Not for the sense pleasure you are born. Your stature is so high. You are an extraordinary personality. You don't seek from God, you seek only God. Then the deserving comes. So what a difference, is it not? desiring and deserving. If we don't deserve, either through inner purification, japa, tapa, sadhana, and make ourselves capable of absorbing the divine grace, even if God gives His blessings, nothing will happen. We'll come to this portion. Again we go back. How many of you are remembering? I made one statement that there was a great Maharashtra saint. Remember, no? That saint had many disciples, like Sri Ramakrishna had his favorite. He had a favorite disciple. So the memory link has come, is it not? So we have to keep track of the thought chain. The Guru told, tomorrow all of you will be initiated into sannyasa. Everybody was very happy. So Viraja Homa preparations are being made, and the main disciple is trying to arrange samidas and other things. Just 1 hour before the evening, suddenly something happens in the mind of the disciple who was the favorite of the Guru, and says, Guru, you have taught Vedanta, you have taught Pariksha, Chitan, Karma, Loka, and everything I have examined. This is anitya, but Guru asked, what but? The but is a dangerous word. This time I got down at one of the station, I told, I want a cup of tea without sugar. The sugar is very less, but but means what? I told, for people who don't take sugar, it is more. For people who take sugar, it is less. Because they are already having more sugar in their cup, this will look less. So the Guru says, what is but, my boy? No, everything is okay. You have told, I understood. Everything is anitya. But without really experiencing the life, worldly life, that I am giving up, renouncing this whole world, I feel that something illogical there. Guru was startled, what illogic? So much nyaya, tarka, everything I have given, you are convinced, and you are getting ready for sannyasa just at this muhurta. How does this come to your mind? Kutatsva kashmalamidam vishame samupastitam anarejustam aswaryam akilitim karavarjuna. From where this dirt has come into your mind? In all of our mind there is this dirt. We don't deserve it. Guru says, why this doubt has come? No, I have not really experienced a family life. No. Well, everything you need not really experience. What is the effect of drinking alcohol? You need not drink. You see a man who has drunk, the feet are tottering, he can't speak properly, he will fall down. So you know what is the effect of alcoholism. So look at the world, people are dying, they are growing old, there is quarrel, there is divorce, so many things are happening. This is anitya. Sukha, dukkha, lava, alava, jaya, ajaya, everything is there. So you can be convinced you need not lead a householder's life to renounce. Everything is okay, it is all, everything looks okay. He says, okay, but Guru told, my God, he told, okay, I understood it. I understood your problem, sit here now. So the other disciples are watching. And this fellow has got special favoritism from our Guru. Now today we will see what will happen to him. Magadi. So the prime disciple sits and Guru meditates and puts his hand on the head of the disciple. Half an hour, both are in communion, divine communion. And after half an hour, the disciple gets up and he says, oh Guru, Sharanagaram. Everything is cleared. I am free. The mind is free. I don't want to go to the world and enjoy the family life. I am ready for sannyas. You have done it for me. By that time, those disciples or other disciples are waiting. How can it happen? So they were waiting. He came out of the room of Guru and they told, everything over. You understood what is family life, what is worldly enjoyment. 5 to 5:30, how you could have married and had the family life, had children and enjoyed and came back. Guru has done it for you. The second hand experience. Moment they told, laughing, making fun, the whole thing came out and he found the head started burning. Then he ran to Guru. Guru, It is not that I experienced it. By a spiritual power and its transmission, something happened psychologically, mentally, and I had this. But these people are telling I really never had the experience. Then Guru looks at him with great kindness and then says, don't worry, I will be always for you. That is the blessing of a great Guru, extraordinary personality. Even if you go astray, I will be with you. That is like motherly affection. He says, don't worry, this is called Utkata Prarabdha, dangerous Prarabdha. You must experience it, but don't worry, my blessings are with you. After that experience, you will come back to me. And it happened. Similarly, another story we find. So, to get the deserving, this man had to go, marry, finish the whole thing and come back. Then you have really renounced, you deserve, inside you seek only God. Otherwise, hidden desires will be lurking. In the name of seeking God, we will be seeking from God, but we will be thinking, I am going to Guru Maharaj, I am praying to Holy Mother, everything, but nothing happening, no vision, nothing I am getting, no development. There was another saint in Maharaj. It's a very famous story. He was on a pilgrimage. In the pilgrimage, Tirtha Sthana, so many people came and they made pranams to him. One of the lady, when she makes pranam, he says, Saubhagyavati Bhava. Then she says, what? Saubhagyavati Bhava. Well, how can I be Saubhagyavati? He is asking, why? Already my husband is your disciple, you have given sannyasa to him. Then Guru in the Jnana Drishti, he says, oh, right. But he also understands the plan of the divine. He says, ask him to meet me. So he sends message to his disciple. He says, it's a divine will, it has come out, go and marry. That man was simply shell-shocked. Marrying? You cannot imagine sitting there. You put that statement to me, Swami, go and marry. Oh, even in dream, you will be shivering like anything. Absolutely shattering experience for a man, a sannyasi. I have to marry. What I have spat out, vomited, I have to go and eat. Impossible. Unless you become a sannyasi, you cannot understand that strain of thought. But because Guru had told, he came, he married. He had 4 children. Oh, society refused to accept sannyasi's children. What a shame and what pain is it not? Sannyasi's children. Hey, sannyasi kal bacha. It's unimaginable, is it not? But all the 4, because of the Guru's blessings, when they were to have Yajnopavita, the Brahmins, Paitani Brahmins, very sharp and very clever, they told, hey, sannyasi's children, you are not at all in any caste, you want to have Yajnopavita, you are Brahmana. Sannyasi is beyond the caste. How you can become a Brahmana? You are not even a Shudra, below that. What a painful experience, is it not? But when you deserve, something miraculous thing happens. He told, what is the qualification of a Brahmana? That boy is asking. Can you chant Vedas? Vedas, chanting Vedas, that is a deserving quality of a Brahmana. Like, yes, we are Brahmins, we have got Yajnopavita, can you chant? Even the buffalo can chant. Can you give Yajnopavita to buffalo? Buffaloes can chant Vedas. Well, yes. Let us see. There was a buffalo and this boy touched. Come on. Agnivile purohitam yajnasya deva mritvijam. The buffalo started chanting Veda mantras. Unbelievable. Tremendous shock. Then they understood one who is standing here is not a Brahmana. He is a Brahma Jnani, Sant Jnaneshwara Maharashtra. What Brahmana? It is a Brahma Jnani standing who knows Brahman and he wanted to have a Yajnopavita. These people refused. He told, a Brahma Jnani stands on the head of the Vedas. So the deserving, got the point? He deserved it. Without that Yajnopavita, these people all bowed down to him. Vedas originate from his mouth. Is it not? Traigunya Vishya Veda, Nistraigunya Bhavarjuna. When you go to Brahman, you cross the Triguna, you go beyond Vedas. Even the sannyasi is supposed to stand on the head of the Vedas. Because he has renounced all the three lokas. So the deserving has to be produced by tremendous urge for God. Do we really desire God? What do you want? That is the explosive question. You have to put also, what do I want? When you want, you will do that. What you are doing is what you want. Amma, is it very tough? Language is tough? Is the thought current very tough? Yogya Adhikari, that is the thing. Once we become Adhikari, Yogyata, if we get, then the Lord Himself comes down. Otherwise, even if the Lord comes down and gives to us anything, we will not be able to hold it. That is why they say the divine grace is constantly flowing like a wind. Unless you unfurl the mat, the sails of the boat, it will not move. So here we found two gurus. One guru gave the grace, but because of the Utkata Prarabdha, the disciple could not take that grace and take to sannyasa. Another case, though he was not a Brahmana, he could chant, made buffalo chant Vedas, and he was a Brahmagyani, born to a sannyasi. And ultimately they had to commit suicide. Jnaneshwar's father had to commit suicide as a prayashita. He asked, what is a prayashita? Atmahatya. And they were all great, extraordinary souls. They told Atmahatya is nothing, simply throw away the body. So that deserving quality to sit near Sri Ramakrishna, she requires deserving quality, is it not? Somebody told Sharada Maharaj, we understand Sri Ramakrishna, stupendous sadhana, but how that Jairambati lady, that woman, she is sitting near, how? Then Sharada Maharaj, Sharadanji is asking, since Jairambati, she used to have the cowdung cakes, no? Do you think a lady preparing cowdung cake, she can sit near Sri Ramakrishna? And as Sri Ramakrishna offered his worship, fell at her feet. What tremendous power she must have had to digest it, is it not? When Sri Ramakrishna infused this power and told, I am a fakir, all the power has gone inside. Swami Vivekananda could not control that power. He used to say, there is some great power emerging inside me, I am going to explode. He could not conceal himself. Wherever he went, he had to change his name, because the power was so coming out, oozing out, that people took notice of him as an extraordinary, luminous soul. So his name was Vividishananda, Sachidananda, Vivekananda. Ultimately, he became the cyclonic Hindu monk of India. He could not conceal himself. The power was so much, and he used to say before death, Paramahamsa put inside me a thing called Kali. She is not allowing me to keep quiet. Constantly, she is forcing me to do something good for the welfare of the humanity. Another 10 minutes, I will finish. So, in the spiritual life, desiring is a part of it. It's very noble, nice. It's the motivation part of it. The achieving part is to make us deserve through tremendous perseverance, tremendous sadhana, tremendous urge. Vyakulata is required, what Sri Ramakrishna says. Otherwise, even if Sri Ramakrishna comes and says, Veerbhadranandaji, take this Brahmagyana, I will take it. And afterwards I say, Guru Maharaj, please take it back. And it happened. With these three stories we will conclude. One shot, even Sri Ramakrishna was there doing sadhana. Hridayram, who used to help him and serve him, he had seen Sri Ramakrishna seeing so many visions and undergoing tremendous experiences of extraordinary dimensions. One day he told, Mama, you are having so many experiences, why don't you give one to me? So many you are having, now one at least you can give to me. Sri Ramakrishna told, don't bother about all these things, you are with me doing mother's work, you will get everything. No, at least one. Sri Ramakrishna touched him. Instantly there was a transformation. And Hridayaram saw that he and his mama, they were not ordinary mortals. Seeing the divine vision, he started shouting, "Hey, where all of you are, please come here. My mama is from Vaikuntha. He's Sakshat Narayana. He can give you mukti. All of you, please come." He started shouting. It was almost dark. Sri Ramakrishna told, "What you are doing? They are all thinking I am a mad Pujari of Dakshineshwar. You are telling I am the Narayana of Vaikuntha. What they will think about us? Already one Pujari had kicked him. Is it not? Telling how did you mesmerize the son-in-law, Mathuranath, son-in-law Rani Rasmani, you are getting so much favor from him. Now if you tell I am Sakshat Narayana, people will not be able to tolerate more and more troubles we will get." Sri Ramakrishna touches his chest, again Hridayaram becomes normal. Look at the power of Sri Ramakrishna. I said, "Now this is what amazes me every time. Just a mere touch. Never in the spiritual history I have read such incident. One touch, you are seeing God. Another touch, God vanishes. Tremendous power, is it not? That is our Ishta Devata, we have to understand. When we meditate on the Ishta Devata, Nanna Hridaya Murati Vandanu, Hridaya Gulisalu. That's a beautiful line. First time I heard that song, I was so much effect, emotionally disturbed. Hridaya Murti is coming. Our Hridaya Murti is, this is the power of Hridaya Murti. So one whom I am meditating as my Hridaya Murti, by his touch, he can give God another touch, the God will vanish. So this is Hridayaram. Mathuranath also, he told Mama, Mathuranath told Baba, Father, so many things you are having, little experience for me also. He saw Sri Ramakrishna as Durga and Shiva, as Sri Ramakrishna was walking. Sri Ramakrishna told, it is in your horoscope that your Ishta Devata will be with you. Don't worry, you serve this, take care of this, that is showing his body, you will get it. But still he was adamant, he told little something, some experience, all of us are wanting this, is it not? Every one of us, including the sadhus, some vision of Holy Mother sitting there, or vision of Guru Maharaj, at least Shashi Maharaj. But all these things without deserving doesn't make us a saint, nor does it make us a realized soul. We have to deserve. So Sri Ramakrishna touched Mathuranath. All of you know these stories, but how you look at those incidents. And Mathuranath had everywhere God vision. He is not able to look at this world. He couldn't remember the world. He forgot the world totally. Absolute renunciation. But he could not tolerate that vairagya, renunciation, tyaga. The nerves were pulling him down. You are the Jamindar son-in-law, Rani Rasmani's son-in-law. He comes running to Sri Ramakrishna. He says, Baba, sufficient. I understood. You are you, I am. Sri Ramakrishna told, fellow, I told you, you came and disturbed me unnecessarily, pestering me. So, now everything is okay. Now I understand. At least now you understood. Now don't disturb me hereafter. Touched him, everything vanished. Instantly, Mathuranath came down. One day I asked one of the Matajis to sing the Eno Nirupama Sabha. She told, Swamiji, it is at a very high pitch, high scale. It is difficult to stay at the high scale. Sri Ramakrishna says, we have come to Pa. We can't stand in the knee for a long time. Why? Because we don't deserve it. An extraordinary musician can roam there itself. At the high pitch, high Saptama, he can go at top level and then there he can go on doing Alapana. Tabalchi will get his fingers pain. And Swamiji was in Jaipur. Somebody asked him, can you sing? A little. So they arranged for a big Pakwaj expert. Whole night he sang and Swamiji was good at a high pitch. The fingers of the Pakwaj player and the tabla player, they all froze, they couldn't play. How you are singing at such high pitch and the Saptama Swara you are going, we can't accompany you. So Narendra can roam there, but for all of us when we roam there, ordinary jiva, within few days our body will fall off. Ordinary jiva cannot enjoy samadhi for that much time. Why? Going into samadhi itself we are not really capable. If we go, suddenly there will be an explosion in the nerves. Nerves will get shattered. Even Veerbhadranandaji, Sri Ramakrishna told, when Swamiji was going into the Nirvikalpa Samadhi, asked Veerbhadranandaji to touch his body, electric current went through him. Sri Ramakrishna warned, it will be like an abortion. But fortunately he had a good guru, Sri Ramakrishna saved him, and it is told Veerbhadranandaji's behavior became peculiar after he had the touch of Sri Vivekananda and the Advaitic feeling. So Vivekananda was deserving, capable, qualified adhikari, but not Veerbhadranandaji. So the second incident, Mathurana, at least these two, they asked. On the third incident we will come to, it was on 1st January when Sri Ramakrishna himself, he gave the license to all of them for God vision. Himself he came out, became Kalpataru on January 1st. Everybody got. One man was late, Vaikuntha Sanya. He comes running. He feels pensive. Oh, everybody got, I didn't get. And Sri Ramakrishna tells him also, don't worry, you will get it after some time. Mother bird knows when to break the egg. No, but everybody got. So we always compare. She has got one big necklace, I also should have it. Is it not? We all compare, it is happening. I've seen. In my childhood, one of the friends of my father, he told, your father had conducted the marriage like this. So my brother is pestering my father, though he is poor, to conduct the marriage in such a lavish way. I told, why? No, he has done it, no. Why you bother about him? Do you deserve? Do you have the money? No. So Vaikuntha Sanya told, give me also. And Sri Ramakrishna touched. We all know the story. After 3 days, Vaikuntha Sanya could not grasp it, could not hold it. It is called dharana. Like Brahmacharya dharana, Ishvara darshana dharana, he could not do. He comes back and Sri Ramakrishna smiles and says, okay. This is a Karnamurti, but he gives an assurance. The memory of this will linger, and at the time of the death, again you will get the vision. So in all the three cases, we find that deserving is to be cultivated, and it comes only when what we want gets associated with our nerves. We must want it. The whole personality must want it. Then only the transformation comes. Mere information, it is good, not bad. Information doesn't cause transformation. Information should become knowledge. To become knowledge, it must get associated with our nerves. And when the nerves will want it, your whole personality will want it. So for information to become knowledge and getting associated with the nerves, what is the required condition? Sri Ramakrishna's three important principles are that. Very easy, very simple, all of us know, but most of us will not be practicing it. Satyameva jayate, it is written in the currency note. But with the same currency note, everybody gives bribe, is it not? Every corruption is done with that currency note. Sri Ramakrishna says in this Kali Yuga, Satya, truthfulness is the tapas. If we are not truthful, it means what I talk, what I think, and what I do, they are not in single line. It is not eka pravaha. I tell one thing, mentally I think something else, and I do something else. Is it not? So truthfulness means what you speak, what you think, and what you do, it should be all aligned together. It should be in one single flow, ekadhara. This is one of the statements. Then your whole personality, thought, word and deed, it is in one line, and the moment it gets associated with your nerves, it becomes knowledge. So you want it, not your mind wants it, or your thought wants it, or your words want it. We will come to a final incident in Holy Mother's life. A man wanted only in thought, but actually when it was given, he couldn't accept it, because the whole personality is not wanting it. For the whole personality to become integrated, aikyata, swabhava, vyaktitva aikyata, we should speak truth, because Sri Ramakrishna is not a broken part. He is one whole, is it not? Brahman is whole, infinite, no fragmentation in Brahman. Truth is whole. Lies can have any number of shades, but truth can have only one shade. God is truth. To have that truth, you should be truth. Truth is whole and therefore it is holy. What is not whole, fragmented, it is unholy. Jiva is unholy in a way. When he understands he is Brahman, Shiva, he becomes holy. So this is Kandita Vyaktitva, Ahankara, that is Akhanda Vyaktitva, it's called Akhandakara. So truth is Akhandakara. This is first statement. Truthfulness in Kali Yuga is tapas, Sri Ramakrishna says. The next is, never commit theft in your conscience. This is a fantastic statement from Sri Ramakrishna. In the temple of conscience, never commit theft. What you are doing, what you are wanting, we must have the courage to go into the depths of our own mind, Manasakshi. What do you call it in Kannada? Conscience? Huh? Inside mind. Antasakshi, Atmasakshi. There we can cheat the whole world. But there you will know that what you have done, is it not? Inside the mind, suppose the whole world says somebody else has murdered. Actually you have murdered. Will you not know? You will know. The world may say he is a saint, but you will know that you have murdered. Similarly, if inside you are not committed anything, even if the whole world blames, for some time you will feel sad, but inside you will be so steady, you know that I have not done it. I have not done it. There was a great racquetball champion. In the last game, the umpire gave the decision in favor of him, and he won. And the whole stadium was clapping, and the whole country was rejoicing. Suddenly he goes to the referee and says, "Referee, umpire, that was a foul shot." Terrific gloom on the stadium, and the whole country falls into a state of depression. He plays the second set and he loses, and he comes back joyfully. And in the interview, the journalist asked him, "Why did you tell that it was a foul shot? Umpire had given the decision, is it not?" Well, umpire had given the decision, but inside the mind, I knew that it was a foul shot. Playing the foul shot, taking the championship trophy, is it worth it, sir? Tomorrow when my child will see the match and ask, "Dad, how did you get that champion's trophy?" what face I will show to him. This is called keeping the conscience clean. In the mirror of the mind, we must be clear 100%. We can cheat the world, we can never cheat the Antaratman. There God will know and He will keep an account of what you have done. This is the second principle. So if you really want God inside, it will come. Very frightening, is it not? Nothing to be frightened, because what we want from God also is not bad. After all, we are asking our own Ishtadevata, Sri Ramakrishna. So the third one he says is, Man mukya karo, keep your thought, word and deed in one single line. Talk what you think and do what you speak. Everything should be one. If these three are not there, what happens? We have got fragmented personality inside us. The Khandita Vyaktitva, we cannot catch Akhanda Satya. So inside what is there, we have to see, and if we find that we are only wanting God, we should be very clear to ourselves. Yes, I want only something from God. So let me not cheat myself that I want God. Now I will cultivate my desire for God. So it's very clear. And once you are clear inside the mind, it generates tremendous energy to go forward. I am very clear. When the goal is clear, the urge becomes intense and the distance becomes less and the speed increases and time also becomes less. There was a man, today we refer to that statement, with this we will conclude, Chandru, who was very dear to Mother. If you read Mother's reminiscences of Holy Mother, I was deeply touched. Mother was so pouring love on Chandru, without Chandru asking anything. Hey, build a house for him. The neighbors did some trouble and children could not play, they were gloomy. Mother said, children are gloomy. Sharad, do something for the children. They should play, they should be happy. So seeing this, all these sadhus in Urbod, and they told, Chandru, you are very fortunate. Jagadamba herself is pouring her love. We are pouring our devotion to her. She is pouring her love on you. You are very fortunate and it's very easy for you. Go and ask Mother. Mukti. He told, yes, these monks prepared him. All of you know the story. We simply read the story and leave it. But really, Chandru was a great man, no doubt. Otherwise, Holy Mother would not have poured her love. So he takes Ganges pot, goes there, and they are all preparing. Be careful, remember it, tell the mother, I want mukti. Mother will ask. So when he goes, mother is doing the worship. It's a great atmosphere, very serene and grand atmosphere. So seeing him, he was little frightened because mother was in that great mood. He said, Chandru, what do you want? Mother, little prasadam. He says, I have kept it in a small donna, small basket, to take it and go. He comes back. They ask the other Swamis who are there, hey, did you ask? No. So in the temple of conscience, if you go deep and check, I didn't want mukti, I wanted prasadam. What is inside came out. So in the spiritual life, we have to make this very clear in our mind. Deserving fulfills what we desire. And Bhagavan comes when we really deserve, then we are able to accept in fullness the grace, the blessings, and all the compassion is pouring on us. So, in the Shiva Muhurta, we will pray to Holy Mother, Guru Maharaj and Swamiji, make us speak the truth, make us capable of not committing theft in the temple of our conscience. May our thought, word, and deed be in single line. May we really seek you just as you were seeking Divine Mother. You are our Ishtamurti, Hridaya Devata. Confer that choicest blessings on all of us, and all these things slowly go away from our mind, and simply the seeking for God remains, making us deserve your blessings. Jai Ramakrishna.